I did it! And it only cost me a whole bunch of my army. Wow. Truly, I am the master of this game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, a cutscene! Oh boy, oh boy! Oh man. I need to be really careful and like keep talking during this. Odds are I'm actually going to get a copyright on this video anyways, even if I keep talking. So let's just keep commenting and just make noise. I'm really adding to the experience here right now. I don't know, why is this necessary? Did I just destroy Cloud City? No, it was so iconic. Lando, no! No! Oh, admittedly, the cloud cars do look kind of stupid, but, you know, it's a neat idea, I guess. I don't understand why that was necessary. That's, like, a really lucrative world. Especially with all, like, the mining colonies and, like, gas suckers, vacuum things, whatever they do to mine gas. I don't really know. Is that something that happens? Oh, Thrawn. Oh, you really surprised me there. All right, let's just kill those guys and let's mop up these guys over Iriadu. I just want to point out that I'm really glad that I'm not the only person that has no idea how to pronounce some of the names of these planets. Mr. That One Bullet himself, I've heard him stuttering and kind of struggling over a few of the names of some of these ships, and that makes me really happy. Not watching him be bad at something, but because I don't have to feel as bad about it now. I mean, he made, like, a mod for the game, and that gives him some authority in, like, a weird sort of way. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not the only one that has no idea what's going on, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, if you're out there, Mr. That One Bullet, first of all, my name is Hobie, not Hobby. Which, I can't really say anything about that just because I know it's not even a word. It's more, it's not really onomatopoeia. I don't really know. We'll go ahead and fight this one personally. I don't really know exactly what the term for it is, but it's not really spelled the way you think it would be, and it's not actually like an English word, so all is forgiven, and I like your work, and I just want you to know that I think you're a cool person. So, yeah. Warm, fuzzy feelings all around. Yay. Oh, man, I forgot I had a hypervelocity gun. Wow, this was a good idea.
This pitiful force
presumably, that did a whole bunch of damage. We'll never know, but that's okay. I feel better about it anyways. Now, let's get those fighters out, guys. Come on. Come on now. You know the drill. You know the drill. Why are we like just, oh, I don't know, it probably makes sense that we would just now be scrambling fighters. Are you retreating? How dare you? How dare you? I came to fight you. I gave you the honor of my presence, and you were rude. You were rude, and I was trying to be nice to you. I liked you. We were brothers. I shouldn't be surprised. Gosh darn it. Stupid rebels. Jumping out of here way too early. Whoa, look at the size of those ships. Presumably I hurt one of you. I hope I, like, sucked half of your crew out into space. And I hope it hurt. They're probably headed to intersection 8. Also, Greedo, let's fix what's going on Coruscant. Did I say Greedo? I meant Mindo. Or whatever your name is. Is it Greedo or Mindo? Mindo, yeah it is, okay. Get out of here, rebel sympathizer. I know it's wasteful to use a hero on that, because he's one of the only ones that can actually get rid of, like, Han. But that's okay. I'm not really too worried about that. And now, I was gonna wait. Oh no, I already sent it, never mind. Okay, it's on its way. I was waiting for those Star Destroyers to get there before we attacked Bakura. That's, oh, that's like the Japanese word for calling somebody stupid is baka. Like, oh man, you're such a dummy. You baka. That's, oh God, I sound like a weeaboo. I'm sorry. Ugh, my brain.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh, that's beefy fleet. Oh, that's fun to say. Try it. Try it now. Say it at home. I command it of thee. Beefy fleet. Is just makes me happy. I'm sorry. I get easily distracted sometimes, especially days like today where I've been working a ridiculously long work week, and towards the end, it was just soul-crushing work. It was bad. It was really bad. Oh man, they've got people like... Wow, what a fleet!
This pitiful force is preventing our assault.
Don't you dare call them a pitiful force. That's like kind of scary.
Orbit for the Empire.
Why are you in the front?
Navigating.
Get out of there, dude.
Follow your orders.
Fighter tactician. Oh, he's an escort carrier. That's what he is.
I copy.
Oh my gosh. Run! Run! Let's get fighters. I need you guys. Get out here and start mixing it up. Oh man, now his engines are down. Great, he's gonna slow down the whole fleet. And he's a hero unit. Alright, well, if his engines are down anyways, we might as well go ahead and just do full power to weapons. Let's see if we can maybe focus on that battle dragon a little bit. These things are big. That's what she said. That wouldn't make sense though, because you'd have to pluralize that. No! Kada! No! You sounded like you were announcing a magic trick or something. Kada! You will be missed. And since you're a stormtrooper, you probably missed a lot while you were shooting. Ha! That's quality humor right there. Stormtrooper jokes, ladies and gentlemen. HobieGames, the only place to get that kind of quality entertainment. You're welcome, world. It's hard not to laugh at myself sometimes. I know there's a couple of you that you really are. You are so incredibly sweet and endearing. I said I was stupid kind of jokingly a while ago, and you guys were like, Hobie, you are not stupid. You are like such an awesome person, and you're super nice and friendly and all sorts of things like that. And I really appreciate that. But you know, when I say things like that, it's not so much like disparaging to myself as it is just kind of messing around, like acknowledging that I did something kind of dumb and not really beating myself up over it, but just, you know, I don't really mean it. I don't really think that I'm like a terrible person or anything, but you know, I really appreciate that a few of you like jumped to my defense and you really tried to cheer me up, and I think that's awesome. So hooray for self-esteem and fuzzy warm feelings. Yay, everyone. There's been a lot of that. I'm starting to notice that as a trend in these last few episodes, which is unacceptable, frankly, you know, considering that we're playing the Empire. Ooh, let's get those guys, yeah, there we go. We'll actually give them the ability to fight back. I will allow it. Can they handle that? Yeah, Empire doesn't do fuzzy warm feelings. We do fear and subjugation only, so unacceptable, frankly. Oh, he's fine. Okay, I was worried about him for a second. He'll be okay. This guy is roasted. Get out of here. Man, you really got to admire the work that the 3D modelers did on these ships. Like, the level of detail on this thing is pretty impressive. It's pretty darn good. And also, you know, for anybody that's played Space Engineers, you probably know just as well as I do how hard it is to come up with cool-looking spaceships. Or for any of you that played From the Depths, I know there was at least one of you that said you picked up a copy of the game just because I'd been playing it, and that's awesome. And I feel kind of bad that I just influenced like a monetary decision from somebody. But at the same time, that's really cool that I introduced you to a game that you may not have otherwise been had any experience with. It is a really fun game, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, go you. I'm happy for you, and also kind of scared that I just influenced like somebody's decision. You know, there's a lot of YouTubers like the Game Grumps in particular. You know, they play a lot of games that people send into them, but I don't know if I could ever do something like that. I mean, maybe if I built up like a big enough audience, but I don't want people like, you know, getting me something just because I ask them to, or which I would never do, by the way. I'm not asking you to do that. Let me just make that clear right now. I don't know. I think it's cool, you know, that they're kind of like supported and they play the games that people send in and like want them to play. I think that's really neat. But I would feel so bad like having people send me stuff, and especially if it's something that I like never played, or like didn't, even if I just didn't play it like on YouTube or something, you know. And oh, I would feel terrible that someone went out and like spent money on me and they like never even really got it mentioned or anything like that. And I know the Game Grumps always they always give a thank you to whoever like sent them the stuff, if it was sent to them, you know. But I don't know, it makes sense because they play a lot of really obscure stuff. Yeah. If you've not seen Game Grumps, by the way, I really recommend checking them out. Danny and Aaron are my favorites. I think they're great. And you know, it's kind of funny, they've actually talked about this before, but it's something I was thinking about the other day, is like the different brands of comedy, I guess. I don't actually consider myself a comedian. I don't even particularly think I'm all that funny, but you know, I try to be at least somewhat entertaining with varied levels of success sometimes, I have to admit. There are a few of my episodes that I've found it hard to sit through, so for any of you that just like watch all my stuff, first of all, props to you, and second of all, you know, they talk a lot about, oh hey, juicy targets, let's get the fighters over there. They talk a lot about like a person's particular brand of humor and how, you know, you are basically the sum, or your humor is the sum of all the things that you find funny. And I definitely agree with that. When I was a little kid, I struggled a little bit with bullying and like self-esteem and things like that. And, you know, I guess I had a happy ending, but, you know, one of the ways that I think I learned to cope with it anyways was humor, and just having a lot of personality. It's easier to make somebody like you, and you know, sometimes kind of make yourself the butt of a joke, rather than confronting them in a way that may be difficult or kind of scary. You know, it's easier just to sort of go along with it and kind of like make them your friend, as opposed to defeating them as an enemy, I guess, if that makes any sense at all. I'll go ahead and wait on this. I'll send him back here. Go ahead and recapture that intersection, Thrawn. When are those ships gonna get here? Okay, they're really close. I've got the Death Star close by anyways. Oh man, I'm barely making any money from this planet. Oh, that sucks. Well, I was just gonna go on a massive killing spree and just blow up like half the galaxy, but if I get like 1 credit, that's just not worth it. Oh, what the heck? Gosh darn it. Alright, let's have these guys come over this way.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Oh, good. On Terrace. Interesting. They're attacking the Death Star fleet?
Tactical battle.
Interesting indeed. I wonder if they have Rogue Squadron there. Oh, they better not blow it up, otherwise I'm going to be really upset. Anyways, humor. Gosh, I have no idea how much time I have left in this episode. I wasn't paying attention to my timer. You're basically the sum of all the things that you find funny, and you know, you try as hard as you can to develop your own identity when it comes to being humorous, I guess. Oh my gosh, it actually turns? That's awesome! But that's really hard to do. Nice! Oh, that was awesome! Dude, that was pretty cool, I gotta admit. Wow, this is like the most overpowered planet defense ever. How long does it take that thing to recharge? Oh, okay, basically forever. Never mind. So yeah, you know, I find that I admire a lot of people that have kind of like quirky, like witty humor, or very like reactive things like that. There's different things that you tend to value when it comes to humor, because everybody's sense of humor is very different. So I find it really interesting, you know, when they talk about like the people that really influenced them as far as like what they found funny and how they really kind of tried to be that way at first and then realized that that wasn't them, that they were holding themselves to an impossible standard. Because, you know, you'll never be as funny as the person that you're trying to emulate because you aren't them. You know, you are you. You are not them, and you should not try to be them. You should try to be you. So, you know, I guess I've found that I've always very much had the same kind of sense of humor, and I don't know, it's evolved a little bit since I've started the YouTube thing, and I'm very interested to see how it ends, I guess, is what I'm saying, is, you know, how much I will change both as a person by the time this is over and both as a community, I guess, because I'm tempted to look at this like this is just me doing a thing. But that's really kind of unfair because I can't make this work by myself. This YouTube channel does not drive with just me behind the helm. I mean, I could make videos, but it wouldn't really be fulfilling or satisfying if nobody watched them. So thank you, first of all, for putting up with me and all the crap that's... Oh, yeah, now they're trying to retreat. For all the crap that I subject you to. And other things. So, yeah, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate you. I have a hard time saying that now.
Beginning construction.
I had a coworker
Beginning construction.
that she was sarcastic at best. She, I really don't know how to describe her. It was really hard to tell when she was being serious about something, basically. Oh, that's a level 5 space station. Holy crap. Ooh. Okay, I've got the fleet to handle that. Yeah, that's not a problem. It was really hard to tell when she was being serious about something. And, you know, when I first started the job, and I wasn't very good at it, she would always say things like, "Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you." And then, like, immediately turn back to what she was doing. And I was like, what? Is she serious or not? I don't know. And she's a really nice person. Don't get me wrong.
Copy, sir.
But,
These vagrants stand
you
in our
know,
way. Eliminate them to prepare for our land
she
invasion.
is very brash, to say the best. So it gave me this, like, this weird feeling of like, oh, thank you. I think, yeah, I'm mildly sure that was a compliment. So thank you, probably. It's one of those things that you don't really know how to react to, and you'll probably never know how to react to. I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it better than that, but it was, I don't even know how I got on this train of thought. What happened? Where did this come from? I don't understand. I'm so confused. I've just been rambling, and yeah, any of you that have ever tried to do this can definitely recognize that you just keep talking, and sometimes you don't really pay attention to what you're saying, which I'm sure it is painfully obvious when it's something that I'm doing. Because my attention span at the best of times is short-lived, to say the least. So I'm sure it becomes painfully obvious when I just start, like, rambling and I'm not really paying attention to what's going on. And it doesn't help that this is a strategy game either, that I have to, like, focus on, like, tactics and, like, maneuvers and making sure that everything is in position and that my bombers are getting themselves killed by other bombers. Man, these turbo lasers are really disappointing. How many lasers do we have here? Ooh, that's 8! Dang! That's, what, octuple? Yeah, octuple laser cannons. That's awesome. And also fun to say. Ouch, stop shooting my things. I need those and stuff. A lot of fighters, okay. That's not so bad. I was worried that this guy might not be able to handle himself on this one with a level 5 space station there, but as long as I keep him in the back, if I keep his fire focused on literally anything else, then he should be fine. You know what I really miss? I miss the super death beams that the Venators had in Republic at War. I don't know, some of you may not have watched that series, but my gosh, that was like the most satisfying thing. It was just this, like, this pulse of, like, lancing bright blue energy that would just detonate everything that it touched. It was truly awe-inspiring and really friggin' awesome, especially when you killed a ship with it, because it would just blast away huge chunks of their health. That was a fun mod. I do have to say, though, that between these two, I am rather enjoying this one more. Let's kick it back. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Tried to make things go faster, and I ended up pausing the game. Come on, my frames. Ugh. Heroes in Commander grant special combat bonuses. I know that. Why are you telling me that now? How many hours do I have logged in this game? In all seriousness, like, how long have I been playing this now? Can we all move up as a whole? Wow, that was weird. Stop it with the ion blasting and stuff. It's really annoying. All right, let's have our fighters come up here and kind of confuse the enemy a bit, and then we'll switch over to our bombers and have them knock out. Oh, it doesn't have. It's got 2 shield generators. Let's have them knock out the hangars then. Then I'll have these guys hunt for enemies. Just make sure they're all control group 1. Just to be 100% sure, so I don't have to go track them down again. You, get up here. You, also up here. You, also up here. You, why are you sitting back there? I want you up here, where you can actually be, like, shooting things like a useful person. That was mean. But that's what the Empire is founded around. We do not suffer the weak. We make sure that our people are strong. Would you quit it with the ion business? It's a little bit aggravating. You guys haven't even gotten a single bombing run off yet? What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? Come on. There we go.
Watch for enemy ships.
Wow. One, like, bombing run was not enough to even take out the hangars. That's disappointing. All right, control all. Everyone shoot this thing. Faster, faster. Oh, a few of you wanted me to do the cinematic camera view more. Why is he going the wrong way? Wow. Look how cinematic it is, complete with shaky cam and everything. All we need is lens flares. That would be the best. Mr. That One Bullet, get right on that. I know that's an unreasonable request. Especially, you know, have you ever paused to think about, like, how amazing it is that this game still has such a wide audience, like, years after it came out? I played this when I was a little kid. Like, back when my laptop could not run this at maximum graphics. This was like, this game was a big deal when it first came out. It was something I was really excited about, so, you know, it's kind of impressive that it's still got a really awesome community surrounding it. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I'm gonna capture the ground. I may do that off camera, actually, since I don't really have much of a... Oh no, I've got these guys. Oh, I'd have to retake the space above Typhera, though. That's not a problem. I can do that. Yeah, so thanks for watching, ladies and gents. Can this build... Shish Shipyard, that sounds pretty cool.
Constructing.
Oh, let's also get those
Building
mining
under
colonies back
construction.
up again. Now that I've got so much money. Money! Yes!
Constructing.
Where did he come from? Anyways, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. See, we were just talking about how I get distracted. Yeah! I'll see you guys next time. I'll capture Baccarat, and then we'll begin kind of sweeping through this corner of the solar system. This may be like 2 or 3 more episodes of just cleaning up over here, and then we're just gonna rampage through this corner over here. So that'll be fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I know that's probably the 3rd time now that I've said that. Ignore that! Have a good day.